Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World, the Black Business School. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. I wanted to cover something that I think affects a lot of you. A lot of you may be customers of Capital One. Capital One has been hit with a data breach, and I'm a customer of Capital One. Probably got my Capital One card somewhere in my wallet, one of my wallets. Anyway, I think it's kind of sad, kind of crazy, kind of ridiculous. But anyway, I'll give you the details on the breach so you can know the severity of it and what's going on. Here on CNBC, basically they said that the breach affects about 140,000 Social Security numbers, which honestly is not a big number for a company like Capital One. Around 80,000 linked bank accounts were compromised. They have allegedly arrested the suspect, a lady named Paige Thompson, who's about 33 years old. She's been charged with computer fraud and abuse, according to court records. They said Monday that the data breach was identified earlier this month and exposed personal information of its customers, including Social Security details and bank account numbers. Let's see, out of the about a million Canadian Social Security numbers were compromised. So more Social Security numbers in Canada were hit than the U.S. However, additional information was taken, including addresses, phone numbers, credit scores, and credit limits were exposed. They said in total, quote, this event affected approximately 100 million individuals in the United States and approximately 6 million in Canada. So that's quite a few people. They do claim, however, that no credit card account numbers or login credentials were exposed. So your credit card numbers, they claim, are safe. The login credentials are allegedly safe, and they claim that 99% of the Social Security numbers were not affected. So depends on how you want to look at it. So there's a 1% chance, according to what they're releasing, that you were affected by this breach. Basically, this lady was crazy enough to go try to put this online, and they caught her online. And the CEO, Richard D. Fairbank, he says, "I'm sorry, I apologize, etc., and that this breach is going to cost the company about 100 to 150 million dollars in 2019." Now, what's fascinating is that if you look at Capital One stock, the stock I don't feel took a major hit for this breach so far, anyway. Now, the information, I believe, I'm not sure, I got to double check, but I believe the information was released after the markets closed. A lot of companies do that because they don't want it to happen during the day. They kind of want the market to take the time to process it before they react. They don't want you to overreact. It's almost like, like a husband giving his wife bad news and says, "Okay, honey, sit down," or here's your favorite food, and then you tell the bad news, right? And so basically, I believe this information was released after the markets closed for a specific reason. I don't think they wanted people to have this information during the day. I'm looking at PR Newswire, and it looks like this press release was released about what's that about? Let's see. Right now it's about 7 p.m. Central, which is 8 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, they did deliver it after the markets closed, which is about what I would expect. If you want to know a little bit about Capital One stock, the market cap of the company is $45.5 billion. So 150 million to companies like that is almost nothing. It's almost like how Facebook got the $5 billion fine and their stock didn't even flinch. It didn't flinch. I mean, these people are operating at insane market caps, insane amounts of capital and cash and everything else. So right now, as of in after hours trading, the stock has dropped. It looks like actually it dropped 1% during the day, but it's dropped about 3.9%, or almost 4%. Overnight. Sorry, $3.92, which is 4.04%. So I apologize. I said the dip was only about 1%, but actually it's about 4%, which is pretty significant, right? So the question, I guess, at this point, if I'm an investor, I'm thinking, okay, what does this breach say about Capital One and their long-term earnings prospects? What's the likelihood that the market's going to overreact and go ahead and sell off this stock and drop the price? Do I have faith that they're going to cover up for this breach? I tend to be a believer that companies that go through something like this, they tend to do overkill, in terms of making sure it doesn't happen again. And so I'm going to guess that they're going to probably be pretty cautious about what they do with data in the future. And I'm even wondering when the whole banking industry is going to adopt blockchain technology, which actually, from what I understand, can actually help reduce the likelihood that some of these breaches are going to happen. But that may be a long way away, but that's just something to think about. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on Capital One. Sorry if you were one of the people that lost something or had something breached. They do have protection services out there so you can protect your identity. Keep your eye on your credit card. Make sure nobody's ripping you off, because there are people that make millions of dollars just taking credit cards and taking little tiny amounts from lots of people and nobody notices, and it's kind of a mess. So anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't learned to be a stock market investor yet, the Black Business School offers a free training for you to learn how to become a stock market investor. All you got to do is sign up. If you want to learn to buy your first share of stock, go to blackmoney100.com. That's blackmoney100.com. Also, this weekend, if you want to learn how to be a property owner, we're doing a free masterclass sponsored by the Black Business School. You can go to theemancipationequation.com. THE, that's theemancipationequation.com. I'm out of here, guys. Take care. Hit the thumbs up button. I'll see you soon. Peace.